Good morning, y'all. So I thought that I would just share my craft room where I'm at right now, and I'm fixing to start downsizing it. Like, there's no reason. I'm still in the same house. I have plenty of room, but it's just, I don't use all the things, and I just want to, I still want this large of a space, but I want to narrow it down enough to where if I moved in a smaller bedroom or something in the future, that it would fit in there comfortably, if that makes sense. And I'm just tired of having all the things in here that I don't use, because it just overwhelms me, and it makes me not create as well as I do when I don't have so much stuff, if that makes sense. So excuse my voice, it's been going for like a week, but it's coming back a little bit. So okay, so before I start going through more things and getting rid of them, I just want to show you where I'm at. And then, my goal is to show you, a pretty craft room tour. It's not, just an amazing dream craft room, but it's my dream craft room. So that's my goal, is to just have everything in a place. My mama has always said, a place for everything and everything in its place. So that's what I try to live by in my house now, and I want to do the same in my craft room. So it is in the center of my house. So it is the wall behind our main living room, and then it's off of my kitchen. So I'm standing on my kitchen side now, so it's an open doorway. I'm probably gonna try to put up something here to kind of close off, but for now, it just stays open. That's how I wanted it a couple years ago when I started this, because I thought I wanted to be hanging out with everybody, all the time when they're here. But now I kind of wish I had doors sometimes. But I do like being in here when my husband's watching TV and stuff, because we chat back and forth, and I have a TV up right here, but I usually just am listening to him laughing and stuff. But okay, so I'm gonna show you the things that I don't like too, that if y'all have suggestions, just leave them in the comment box below, because yeah, for instance, this, I love this door. It has a lot of meaning to me. It is hecka heavy, so to get it up there was crazy, so I don't want to move it. But obviously that's not utilizing the space. I don't like anything about what's up there. So like, any ideas on, what I could put up there? I thought about the little clear acrylic shelves, the little paint, nail polish shelves. Maybe putting my spray paints, or not spray paints, my inks, spray ink, stuff like that. I don't know, I just can't decide. So I'm gonna give you a little overview, and then go from there. And I left everything as it is. So like, see, there's trash bags up there, all the junk's left out there. I have that table up right now just working from it, but I do like when it's gone and it's just an open space. Yeah, so stuff's just everywhere, but I like seeing people's spaces, how they are, and I also like seeing, their progress, as they go along. So I know that looks kind of crazy, but it makes sense to me for now. So I have two little work areas set up here. So I was doing a video on altering those Dollar Tree prayer cards, so I would set them there to take a picture. And then I have that little spring bunny journal. I've had it since last year, but I've never really pushed it. I posted it once or twice, but I don't know. It's just a writing journal. It's kind of blankish. I don't know if I want to hurry and fill it and try to sell it before Easter or gift it. I'm not sure. So that's there. I can't decide. That's just there to remind me, hey, Easter's 2 weeks away. You need to figure this out. And yeah, so this is where I usually film at, and right now I was gonna attempt to start writing down my, you know, things I need to do every day in a planner, and maybe it'll help me remember to do the things. I just have my tools that I use most right behind me, or in front of me. And then I just put that's all the Maggie Holmes paper pads, 12 by 12 pads I have, and so I love using those. So I need to find a box where that collection can grow, you know, and so basically my idea was to put my favorite products if I were to do a scrapbook or junk journal, scrapbooky style layout that I would grab from right here. So like Maggie Holmes type, or it is things from the collections, but some of it is not. It's just things that I would use. It just kind of goes with that style, if that makes sense. And so I have my hot glue gun and dryer right there to my left. So I have my sewing machine right here on a little rolly cart to my right, because the way the plug is, I can't plug it up there unless I do it on the very end. And then I have a 10-month-old grandbaby that lives with me, so you know, he wants to grab the plugs and stuff. I can't figure that out either, the sewing machine. Okay, so let's see. I was gonna go into detail about what I think I'm gonna do with that, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just gonna say it's right there for now. So under here, I have my trash can, and then I just have my inks and a few stamps I pull from all the time. And that little cart does not roll, but it's light. It pulls in and out. These 3 carts, obviously, you know, I can move them out of the way when they're, you know, all up in my space. I hope I'm not doing this too fast, y'all. Okay, so I do have these carts separated by how I know what's on them, but I'm not going to go into that today either. If you're interested in that, though, let me know. I'll go through what I have on my carts, but I do have those organized, though, for now, how they're working for me right now, how I have them. So all the just generic notepads, my sister has been helping me for the past 2 years just organize the space. So that is what she does to show me where things are, and to remind herself when she comes and works again. But I love it because they're huge. Like, you know, now my husband and son, if they ask for glue or tape and I tell them they're in here, they can't read them for some reason, but they're huge and you can see them. I can't wait to get some basket labels or something to put on those. I keep looking at Dollar Tree, y'all. I've seen the basket labels that clip on the edge of those canvas bins, and I can't find them yet, but I'm so excited to get some of those because they look pretty sturdy and cute. Like, I'm kind of shocked they have those. Okay, so these are just still from Christmas journals and stuff I've got to sort through and put back up. Okay, so see, this space is so wasted right now. I do like my Canon selfie there because, you know, normally nothing's in the way when I want to print out a photo, but see, again, space totally not utilized. I'm showing this video so that as I decide what I'm going to do in each space, y'all can see the difference, and, you know, maybe it'll give you some ideas. So I have these up here. These were ordered from HSN years ago. Dollar Tree has similar things now, but I don't think they're as big of grids, but, you know, I can still buy the coordinating baskets and stuff, but I don't feel like this space is utilized at all. First of all, I don't even want half of that stuff, but second of all, I think shelves would hold a lot more things. So that's an area I definitely want to work on. So I'm gonna turn y'all around this way. Okay, so this shelf, I love this metal shelf. It has punches, mixed media, like things like those little, I don't know, just things. Texture paste and stuff, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that kind of stuff. So like, I do not like, I love this shelf set, but I do not like what's in there. Punches, I don't think I'm gonna use punches as much as I thought. I've had those for like 20 years. So I think I'm gonna move that shelf somewhere over near my desk, and I'm gonna put some things in there that I use all the time. Maybe tags, tickets, I don't know. I'm excited. I haven't been able to decide what I want to do for months now, but I finally, last night, my sister was over here and giving me ideas. I'm like, okay, like I have ideas now, so I'm gonna go with it. So I'm excited. Because if y'all watch me, you know I just get so confused sometimes about what I'm doing. Okay, so let's see. So this is just a, you know, I can't remember what they're called, like a divider thing. So yeah, that's just in the way. That was supposed to act as a door, but I keep forgetting to put it up. Okay, so I have these 3 utility shelves. My sister got me these back in 2019. No, 2019. It was like maybe a year and a half ago. So she, at the time she was just helping me out so much, and she bought me like different bins and things. So I'm not 100% sure if this is my style yet. We're trying to figure it out. You know, if I want clearer things, or if my thought was I wanted things hidden. So like, let me show you. For instance, that's Christmas stuff. All that. So it's down in there where I can't see. Oh, duh. I mean, I guess you get the point. Let's see. Let me think of a better example. So this, okay, the purpose of this was to, I had craft supplies, 20 years worth of craft supplies, and they were in different rooms in my house. So she was just trying to go through the things, bring them in the one room where I can see what I have, so that brings me to the place I am now where I can narrow down even more, if that makes sense. So, you know, I see what I have. I see that I have a bazillion packs of, you know, scrapbooky packs of stuff, and I can go through and think, do I really want, you know, that many packs of scrapbook embellishments, you know. So same with alphas. That bin is full of alphas. Like, why? So oh, so back to what I was saying, like this is vintage. She put vintage in, our coffee dyed, so it's sorted into the type of thing it is, but then there's Ziploc baggies down in there with where it's individually sorted. So like tickets are in a bag, just, you know, you get the idea. So there's vintage labels, they're in a bag. So that's how that is for now. And again, I would love to do a detailed craft room tour at some point, but I will probably get my daughter to film me doing that, so you know the camera won't be shaky or anything like that. See, all of that's jewelry and beads. There's no reason to have that many because they're there, and over there. So, okay. 12 by 12 papers are here and over there, and the bins turned sideways. But I'll show y'all, I have way more cardstock that I need to narrow down. Again, I did that once a couple years ago. So that's like personal photos. These are all recipes and like vintage magazines and stuff. Definitely want to narrow down that kind of thing. Okay, so here's another space that it's not necessarily wasted. I mean, with the pegboard, but I need to figure out right now it just feels wasted. Like I need to figure out what I want up there. Let's see, it's just randomness. It's just random things. Yeah, so over there I have like shipping boxes and rolled things, like wallpaper, things like that. Okay, so these are empty and just sitting here. I need to move those. Here's my journals for sale. Fall and Christmas still just put there. And then, see again, just randomness. I do love the size and the sturdiness of this and how these drawers, they just glide out. They're so deep. So I want to figure out what is the best. What should I put in those drawers that I would actually come over here and, like right now, there's wallpaper pieces in here. Like, and I think like, oh yeah, just paper like this. So like, I feel like this is just wasting this drawer because, yeah, like I would rather have some of that in a box somewhere under my desk. I just don't come get that very often. I had cleared off the top of this chest, but again, I love when I see other craft rooms and they have mismatchy, you know, thrifted things. I love it. But right now in here, I'm not loving it. So I do know that once I get everything sorted, I can paint all the pieces and they'll flow together. And we may move them around to where they make even more sense. But right now, this makes the most sense in this space. So, junk journaling books, those are divided according to how my brain would go and get a book. So that's progress for sure. These are sewing patterns. Okay, so I'm gonna spin y'all around this way again. And see, I love this little thing. I thought maybe I could put little flower embellishments. I don't know. That may be something that's just wasting space. I do believe you should keep little things you like and, you know, bring personality to your space, but sometimes things just don't work, you know. But I'm waiting on that to figure that out. So here's more, a ton more cardstock I've got to sift through and sort. Veggie puffs that I bought at Walmart last week that are stale and they were expired like 6 months ago, so I'm gonna take them back. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Items for the upcoming Cheaply Chic collection. It's a fairy theme. So excited. So this looks like chaos, but it makes sense to me. Another journal I need to post for sale, a little cottage themed journal. So in this little clear tray, I just have a project I'm working on right now. So I'm going to show you today where I'm gonna start is I stacked these filing cabinets. Yes, I want to spray paint those so bad. But okay, so I'm loving putting, what I did a few months back was I started putting my junk journal papers, like coffee dyed papers, just any loose papers, children's book pages, colored, yeah, you get the idea. So I'm going to start with this. This drawer's empty. This drawer has, I think, books, like junk drawer, like this, with papers that's not pulled from, like receipt books, things like that. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out a different or better place for those. And then my goal is to start by sorting. I hope this helps someone, y'all, because my brain is always all over the place. I never know where to start. And then I'm like, well, I can't really craft because I don't deserve the craft if my room is a mess and everything's just never organized. I still have a closet full, a dressing room type closet full of craft supplies that I still haven't went through yet from years ago. But y'all, like, I'm trying to set a goal to just go through a little section a day and then set a timer for another hour or so. You know, I can craft, pick a day or two that I'm gonna film. And then I do keep my grandson, he lives here too, so, but I keep him for about 12 hours, 4 different days. So it's hard for me to find balance right now. But I realized lately I need that time to, you know, I waited 20 years to have more time, you know, to scrapbook and stuff. Well, now it's been 20 years and 25. And, you know, I know it's just a season, but I got to figure out how to make more time, you know, just an hour a day or so. We all have the same amount. It's what we do with it, right? So I'm going to start by grabbing a file folder. I'm going to make sure it's all coffee dyed paper in here. I'm going to label that coffee dyed paper. Well, no, my sister said don't label it right now. But then, see, I have these empty ones. Then, I know this is basic knowledge, y'all, but for me, I would be like, yes, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so then I'm going to go over here, and I know that I have this box of floral magazines, books, floral things for journals. So it's loose pages, probably Edith Holden that I keep looking for. It's springtime. I need to go through this anyway to make some, you know, spring and summer journals. So that will should eliminate this whole basket, which will free up this much of a space for something else. So I think I can also probably do the vintage box and get some of those papers out and do the same thing. And I was seeing if there was something else that I could do that with. But either way, if that's the only 2 bins, these are huge. These are like 14 by 14 or something like that, or 12 by 14. So, like, here's a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. Just kidding, they're 12 by, no, they're probably about 13 or something. Anyways, one is, I can free up this space, that space, and then start moving junk that's sitting around and find a home for it. So that's my plan, y'all. See, I've already emptied these 2. So yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that. I have videos from like literally a year and a half ago. I think it'll be 2 years this fall we started. and I was filming the process. It was chaos, and I will go back at some point and piece all those together, but for now, I just feel like I need to start with where I'm at right now, not go backwards. I do believe that I've just learned this the past couple years, but progress over perfection. So like, you know, just something every day is better than nothing. I've told my kids their whole life, if you can't do it with your whole heart, don't do it at all. But I feel like that's wrong. Yes, you should do everything with your whole heart, but sometimes it's okay to just, to just do something. It's always better than nothing. And you can, the next day when you, if I clear out this one little bin, when I come back in here in late evening or tomorrow, I will notice it looks cleaner. That's just how it is. So if I can get out of that mindset of, oh, I just got to do it all or nothing, is you do not have to do all or nothing. And so, yeah, I just wanted to encourage y'all. I was going to say, I'm going to try to put these shelves up somewhere. Let's see, one more little goal I had, and I'll get off of here, but I definitely want to put all of my, I'm on the design team for Cheaply Chic, and have so many of her journals. Some of them aren't even up there, and I want a space where they can all just, you know, have their little home, maybe over there, I'm not sure. So I will leave y'all with that, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.